Hey everybody, it's the Daily Moogle and welcome back to Aveyond, Lord of Twilight. And I know we loaded up this video in a different place than where we ended the last one, but I'm back in Thias at Mel's apartment because we've received a letter, and I wanted to read it. Herb's Coffin Shop introduces luxury imported coffins, the kind you'd wait a lifetime for. So, yeah, if you remember when we were, in blah 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 the underworld, I can't think of the name of the city right now. But yeah, we activated a little side quest, not even a side quest, but just a little funny thing where basically Herb's Coffin Shop is going to send junk mail to Mel from now on, so that was just one of those little things. But anyway, I wanted to rest up as well, and now that I've done those two things, let's get back on track, shall we? I'll meet you back over at the Red Rock Pass. Alright, here we are back at the door where we need to scan our merchant pass. Please scan merchant pass to enter. Put it in the slot. Aw, yeah. And here we go. So, we got a little bit more of this area to explore. Here's a bag of money. And, yeah, I may as well kill the enemies. This guy is all by his lonesome. Or all by her lonesome. I can't really tell by the sprite if it's a girl or if it's just a dude with long blue hair. I suppose it doesn't really matter. And then, let's see, down here's just a dead end, but I guess we could kill you guys, just because, you know, just because I'm in that kind of mood. No, I don't want to awaken, I actually want to put them to sleep. Yeah, I found that if you take advantage of Stella's sleep in situations like this, it really helps contain how much damage you take. Imagine that. I probably should have been using it more often. But yeah, Mel levels up there again, so that's cool. She is now at 12, it looks like. Oh, more guys to kill. Let me cut this one out. Okay. There's not much more to this place. Basically, just gotta follow the path. It's pretty linear. You know what? I don't want you. Screw you. I'm skipping you. But there's 4 of you, so you're kind of hard to avoid. Although it's not impossible. Because what actually happens is the enemies move from tile to tile pretty slowly. And as soon as they start moving to a certain tile, you can walk right past them as long as they're not walking into the tile that you are. You're fine. You can just walk right past them. So even a group like this in a tight spot, I've actually managed to just run right through. Nice. Stella levels up, and learns Heal Party Minor. So this is a full party healing skill, right? So it's kind of like a heal minor to everybody all at once. Alright, that'll definitely come in handy. Nope. Ah, I couldn't do it that time. Let me edit this one out. Okay. I think I'm going to have a lot of steel daggers to get rid of after this dungeon. In that chest we get a venison, which is actually an item that recovers 200 health. So it's like a super version of the haunch, I guess. So there's that. And then I think this is the exit right down here, yeah. So we're through that area, and then we get spit out here into a new area called the Sonoma Plains. And I'm not going to explore this area too much right now. Basically, I'm just going to follow the path all the way to the west, because that's where we need to go next. I'll probably be exploring this area in the next video. But since this treasure chest is right here, kind of in plain sight, I figured I'd grab that. And holy crap, how many level eggs do I have? I have 4 now. I mean, it's almost like instead of grinding those 2 additional levels, in the last video, I could have just used a couple of these. I mean, I could just raise everybody in my party by 4 levels right now if I wanted to. That's kind of crazy. But here we read the sign, and I'm surprised to see this, but apparently we can get to Thias from here if we head to the north. So Thias is starting to seem like a pretty central location. But we're actually headed to Stormbend next, which is, like I said, to the west. And if you just follow the path here, you know, it'll take you right there. You don't really have too much trouble. But I love the way this area looks. I like how it really looks like fall, you know what I mean? It just looks like the autumn season with the way the leaves are and all that stuff. And then even in the town here, too. So we just entered into Stormbend. Stormbend is a town. Here we are. And we're probably going to spend pretty much the rest of the video exploring this place. So let's just go for it. This is Melinda's gown shop. What is there, a gown shop in every city? No. Very well, if you change your mind, let me know. Yeah, I think we already know that Mel is not interested in frickin' crap like gowns. Who are you? If you go to Witchwood, avoid hepatitis. She's the most wicked of all the witches. And diseases, I hear. That name is too similar to hepatitis. My son Finn is the sweetest boy on the mainland. I bet he is. And this is actually him right here. Do you like my toy music box? Geppetto made it for me. I am Finn's nursemaid. What is a nursemaid exactly? Are you his nurse or his maid? Those are two separate things mashed into one. Maybe she does both. Alright, up here is a treasure chest. We get another Cassia leaf to add to the collection. And here's a statue. Yeah, I'm going to continue just making donations. I still wish I hadn't stolen from the very first statue that we came across, but I didn't know any better. You can use eye drops to cure temporary blindness. Yep, that's a pretty standard RPG type of thing, isn't it? Eye drops. Alright, here in the weapon and armor shop, we definitely want to buy the leather uniform because, holy crap, dude, plus 20 defense to Mel. That is amazing. The rest of this isn't really that great. You can buy some steel boots if you want. Stella and Taya Jal already have a pair, and we're actually going to find a pair in the town, which I'll give to Galahad. And that's really all you need, so I'm not even going to bother buying one, because I'll just use the pair that I find in a little bit. And then on the weapon side of things, the longsword is better than the cursed sword for Galahad, but apparently I already have one in my inventory, so I must have picked that up somewhere. Excuse me. Stella already has a silver staff, and I could get the silver dagger, which is a little bit better for Mel, but I actually like that the poison dagger, well, can poison the enemies. That's a lot more helpful to me than 4 more attack, so that's what I'm going to do for now. But yeah, like I mentioned earlier, I can probably sell off... Holy crap, dude, I got 17 steel daggers. I mean, I may as well just get rid of most of these. I'll sell like 15 of them. 705. 705 bucks just from crap that I found from killing people. Let's go in here. You can buy some stuff. Serpent amulets are something we're probably going to want to buy because there's going to be some enemies coming up that will be able to poison us, so it'll be kind of nice to have the protection from that. I'll go ahead and pick up, I don't know, 4, sure. Here in the item shop, talk to this old guy. This is actually Geppetto. He offers to make us a toy and we turn him down. Pinocchio, a magical toy case study. Okay, I figured Geppetto was like a Pinocchio reference, so that's kind of funny. In the inn, what do we got going on here? 90 gold coins to stay here. What a rip. Screw that, man. Pirates, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And there's nothing up here. Alright. Why does every shelf, every bookcase have like a lobster on top of it? Is that one of Geppetto's toys? The lobsters? Talking to this guy earns us a side quest that it is my understanding that we're not able to actually do this quest in this game at all. We actually have to wait for like the next game, I guess. But yeah, Stormbend has a pirate problem. They docked a few days ago. Since then, they've been pillaging, plundering, and drinking all of our ale. Not the ale! Why is the rum gone? So yeah, like I said, that's a side quest in our journal. Solve Stormbend's pirate problems. And we're going to run into the pirates right over there in just a second, as soon as we get to them. Flowers for sale. You there, young man. Would you like to buy some flowers? Who, me? Yes, you. Why not? For whom would you like to purchase the flowers? Oh god, you can choose himself again. I gotta see what that does. He decides to keep them for himself. Oh no, and I can't do it again? Aw, alright. Sorry, Mel. Sorry, Stella. Okay. Alright, we can buy some cassia leaves here. Basically healing items and stuff. Skin cream, I don't think we really need any right now, but it seems to cure, like, petrification status. Stormbend was such a peaceful town before the pirates arrived. Witchwood is southeast of Stormbend. Thankfully, the witches never come here. Really? They never come here? Why not? Let's see. What's going on in the bar? Have you been to Tar Vedron? It's on an island in the south. You'll need a ship to get there. Well, we don't have a ship. I saw a strange blind man wandering aimlessly on Sonoma Plains. Okay. And you didn't bother to, like, help him out or anything? He's just wandering around? Alright. Pirates have come to our village. I wish they would leave. 2 pirate ships landed in our bay the other day. Luckily for us, the captains are too busy fighting with each other to plunder the village. Oh, there's 2 different crews. You think about stealing the ship, but decide that that would be a bad idea. Oh, we only want to steal the bottom one, not the top one, huh? This is our city. Arr. Yeah, pirate talk. This guy's actually a ship merchant. And he says, the pirates have stolen all the ships, but I have a canoe. And it turns out we can actually buy the canoe from this guy. For 200 gold coins, so heck yeah. When you leave the city, your canoe will be waiting for you at the river near the bridge. Alright, so we gotta remember that. Excuse me, pirates. Can you go? Like, yeah, right. The pirates look a bit tough, so we decide not to challenge them. They've been fighting all morning, huh? Whatever. Okay, I think we're totally done with this area of town, right? Did I talk to you? Yeah, I did. You're the eye drops lady. Alright, over here, there is a bag of money that somebody left by their bed. There's another lobster up there. Oh, I know why it's a lobster. It's the same reason there's fish and stuff in every house. I mean, we're obviously by the ocean or whatever, by a lake, some body of water. Duh. Have you visited the toy shop? Geppetto makes the most wonderful toys, if you know what I mean. And yes, here is the tree, house, thing. So guess what? It's time to learn another ability. And it turns out this is where we actually learn how to ice skate. I noticed the sign outside. Professor Gray sent me. You must be one of Gray's students. At this agency, we teach ice skating. You can train in the basement. So let's do it. This one will not take nearly as long or as much brain power as the last one that we did where we learned to climb. So thank God for that. Because it's actually 11:30 at night right now that I'm playing this, and I don't have the mental capacity to think too hard right now. So basically the way it works is it's pretty straightforward. One of, well, not necessarily one of each item, but you have to put a particular item on each of the 4 tables at the top of the screen. And basically if you hit the switch up there in the upper right corner of the room, it'll tell you basically which items you put in the right place and which ones you didn't. And the easiest way to solve this puzzle thing is to just start by putting all the same item on the table, hit the switch, and then it'll tell you which ones are right. The green one means you're good, and the red ones mean you suck. So now we're going to put all of the teddy bears back. Well, actually, you don't have to put them back. Sorry, you can actually swap them like that in one go. So it's actually just a time waster to, you know what I mean, to go put all of the teddy bears back and then pick up the doll separately. Okay, can you get the frick out of my way? Thank you. Alright, so now we know that doll's in the right spot. So let's move on to the lamps. And then we'll see which lamp is in the right spot. Yep. Alright, so that means I just take a lantern, put it here, and we should be good. Well done, you found the correct pattern of items. I will now teach you how to ice skate, while I'm not looking at you, and I'm staring at the wall over here. Lena teaches you to ice skate. Yay! Just like that, through the power of video games. But yeah, like I said, it's not always, like, this is not the solution every single time. This puzzle is totally randomly generated, so, you know, I think theoretically you could end up with a solution where it is all 4 teddy bears, for example. Like, the odds of that happening are obviously not that great, but seems like that could happen if it's just random. Let's see, this is the, yeah, the Magic Mirror Express, that's what it is. And from here we can warp to Thias, Witchwood, which we haven't even been to yet, so how can we warp there? Or the Moo Hatchery. I thought we couldn't warp to a place that we haven't been to before. Maybe you can select it, but it just doesn't tell you? Or, I mean, it tells you that you can't go there, like it doesn't work or something. Anyway, avoid the Meyer Woods if you can. The witches live there. Yeah, that's what people are telling me to do. The witches are not nice, I guess. Yes, here's another misquotation. To lose weight, eat cheese. Nice. Always good for a giggle. Here's the guy where we make our wine delivery. So that's done. We'll just have to return to Chateau Lenore at some point and collect our last reward for doing that. Before you go into the Meyer Woods, protect yourself from curses. Oh, really? How do I do that? There we get an elixir. Here's another treasure chest. We get a pair of steel... Okay, there's the pair of steel boots that I mentioned. In fact, I never updated my equipment here, did I? So let's put the leather uniform on Mel. And then... yeah, it was Galahad that needs the steel boots. And he still doesn't have any armor. Oh well. Don't care right now. My nephew Finn is a spoiled boy. Yeah, I could kind of tell that myself, honestly. That's definitely what it seemed like. I hate Finn. He won't share his toys. Yep, he definitely seems like a spoiled, rotten snot. Alright, I think that's it. I think we did everything, right? Maybe? Let me just check my list here and make sure I didn't miss anything, but I think I have done everything. Yeah, I think that's it. So, let me... Well, I'm not going to bother resting up, whatever. Let's go ahead and just head back out to the plains because, like I said earlier, this is what we're going to do next. We're going to explore the plains here. But for now, I'm going to save my game and cut it right here, guys. Thanks for watching. This is the Daily Moogle, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Actually, now bye-bye.